This program is rated TV MAL and contains strong language and adult content. Viewer discretion is advised. This is the Comedy Central roast of Justin Bieber. With your roast master, Kevin Hart. And starring Shaquille O'Neal, Jeff Ross, Natasha Leggero, Chris D'Elia, Pete Davidson, Snoop Dogg, Ludacris, Martha Stewart, and Hannibal Buress. The Comedy Central roast of Justin Bieber. And now, please welcome your roast master, Kevin Hart.
All right, hey, y'all better clap. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin Hart, and welcome to the Comedy Central roast of Justin Bieber. Here's the thing. Justin Bieber has tens of millions of fans. I mean, most of them are either in middle schools or standing at least 500 feet away from one. I mean, it's the truth. I'm not saying anything that's not the truth. He's a worldwide superstar. There's even a wax figure of Justin at Madame Tussauds in London. It's incredibly lifelike. I've seen it. He's face down in a wax usher's lap. It's weird. That's a dick-sucking joke. We off to a start. Yeah. It's gonna get dirty tonight. Tonight, here's the thing. Tonight, we're gonna do what his parents and the legal system should have done a long time ago. We're about to give this boy an ass whooping that he deserves. We are. We are! Why invite me if you don't want him to get ugly? I don't understand that. I mean, come on, we got the right dance to do it. We got Ludacris, we got my man Snoop Dogg, Shaq. This is crazy. Usually when I see this many brothers sitting together, Maury Povich is about to open the envelope. I've never seen anything like it. Shaq, take that dumbass look off your face. You look stupid. Here's my question, Shaq, how did you even end up on the roast? That's what I want to know. They must have called up the NBA pregame show and said, you know what? Send us the third funniest guy. Wait, he's unavailable? Send us Shaq. Let us get Shaq then. My man Snoop Dogg is here. There he is. Yeah. Wait. Let me clear something up for all the young people here tonight. Snoop Dogg is a rapper. Yeah, that's my aunt's favorite rapper. You know, for all the black people that are confused about that old white woman on the couch, that's Martha Stewart. Yeah, right there. That's Martha Stewart right there. Martha, do me a favor and put your ankle bracelet on vibrate so we don't have no problems during the show. But Martha, understand something. Tonight, it's about another blind bitch. It's about Justin Bieber. That's who we're talking about tonight. That's who we're talking about tonight. So now, why don't we do this? Why don't we go and take a look at his huge success that confuses everyone over the age 14. Roll security footage right now.
Our next guest has a mind-boggling 80 million views on YouTube, and he's only 15 years old.
And I was like, baby, oh, I thought you'd always be mine. I'm done.
That's how you do it.
Find me somebody to love.
Justin Bieber is one of the biggest pop stars on the planet.
And I'd like you to welcome my brother to the stage. He goes by the name of Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
I love you so much.
Speeding down the 101 freeway, pop star Justin Bieber was stopped by police.
The boyfriend singer had just returned home from an overseas concert tour when he began racing his Ferrari through the streets.
If I was your boyfriend,
I think about him 99% of my life.
We saw him through the car. That was the most amazing moment of my life.
Justin Bieber said that he hoped Anne Frank would have been a believer. That's right, I didn't make that up. I couldn't have made that up.
Ow! Bieber could face battery charges after a physical altercation with a photographer.
He was accused of throwing eggs at this mansion, causing $20,000 in damage.
Were they Fabergé eggs? What did you throw?
Bieber is facing multiple charges after a wild night in Miami Beach.
DUI, alcohol or drugs, resisting without violence, driving with an expired driver's license.
Too young to be smoking pot and driving up and down the highway fast.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I've done some things that might not have been the greatest.
Really? Nothing comes to mind. I don't know what you're talking about.
Justin Bieber has become the new face, or should we say body, of Calvin Klein.
Yeah, my pee-pee's in there.
The fanfare of what he is as a celebrity is only partial to what he ultimately will be as an artist.
This is not the end of Justin Bieber.
As long as you love me.
Tonight we're going to talk about redemption. We're going to talk about second chances and third chances and 15th chances. Sometimes it can be hard to believe, but I'm not asking you all to believe. I'm asking you to believe. Yes. I'm asking you to believe in a man with the voice of Stevie Wonder and the driving skills of Stevie Wonder. My question to the church is, are you ready to believe? No. I'll ask again. I said, are you ready to believe? Are you ready to become believers? Then, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Bieber. We killed the white boy. The white, watch out. Let me through, Jesus, no. Not like this. Wait, he's moving. Justin Bieber, everybody. Nice. How you doing?
Good.
You good?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad that you're good.
All right.
Here's the thing. Before we get off to any roasting and any digging, I want everybody to understand this. Justin Bieber really does have it all. I'm serious. He has a dick and a pussy. Justin, stand up. Pop that thing one time. Show him. Give him that hermaphrodite twerk one time. I've seen it. No. Let's be honest, Justin, you made a few mistakes. You're not perfect. He's done some things. Dude, you got caught peeing on a video in a mop bucket. Why are these idiots who work for you taping you pissing? That's what I don't understand. Like, when someone is filming you taking a piss, if you don't want them to tape you, you turn around, you say, turn the goddamn camera off. Unless it's mandatory, like Snoop pissing in front of his parole officer. That's different. Snoop, that guy's gotta see your dick. I get it. Don't worry about it. That's a criminal joke to Snoop, because he's been to jail. You want to cover men's health? He's getting a lot of slack for taking his shirt off all the time. I don't get it. I don't understand that. Justin, let me tell you something, man. Okay, if you can take your shirt off, you do it. You do it as much as you goddamn can. Seriously. Look at Shaq. Shaq hasn't taken his shirt off since high school. Okay? That's a true story. That's a true story right there. Jeff Ross hasn't taken his shirt off since preschool. True story. Martha Stewart had her shirt off in my dressing room. Stop. Don't get the wrong idea. She just wanted me to titty f her. Yeah! I'm sorry. Stop. I'm just trying to loosen y'all up. I'm sorry. Martha, I'm sorry. Is that gonna affect me getting free sheets after this, Martha? Please. I messed up my chance at getting free sheets. God damn it, Kevin. Me personally, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Justin. I'm not. I'm gonna tell you who I'm mad at. I'm mad at his manager. You, Scooter. That's right, Scooter Braun. Right there. Scooter is the man that actually discovered Justin Bieber. Scooter Braun was 25 years old. He was a single man living in Atlanta alone when he found Justin Bieber on the internet in the middle of the night. The middle of the night. He found a little white boy with nice hair on the internet. Sounds to me like Scooter was fresh off a dick beating session, if you ask me. Now, I don't know what Chris Hansen is, but he missed one. That's a goddamn predator if I've ever seen one right there. Now, Justin, unfortunately, Selena Gomez, she couldn't be here tonight. No, she couldn't. She couldn't. Just because she didn't want to come. There's no reason. She just didn't want to. She didn't want to be here. I wish I had something better to tell you, but I don't. No, Selena had got word that there was rumors of Justin dealing with Kendall Jenner, and that shocked me. I was like, what the f? That's what I said, what the f? I was like, if you're gonna deal with a Jenner, I thought it would be Bruce. That's what I thought. If it was just one, I'm sorry, that's the only one. I swear to God, guys, no more. It's no secret that Justin wants to be black. Can we all agree on that? Justin loves the black culture. Everybody knows that. My thing is this, Justin, I just want you to come to terms with the fact that you're not gangster. That's Justin's main problem, man. You're not a gangster. Accept that. All right. I mean, come on, Orlando Bloom took a swing at you. That's not gangster, Justin. It's not. He's got a perfume called Girlfriend. That's not gangster, Justin. You threw eggs at a house. Gangsters don't throw fucking eggs. Snoop, when the last time you threw eggs at somebody's goddamn house? We don't do that. It's not gangster. Justin sang the N-word on a video in a song that was about killing black people. That's pretty goddamn gangster, Justin. I'm gonna give you that. That's as gangster as you get right there. He actually got in a lot of trouble when he got caught saying the N-word on video. That right there, that should make you feel stupid. Reason why I say that, because you know who didn't get caught, Justin? The billion other white people that say the N-word every goddamn day. I'm talking about you, Martha. I know you say it. You probably thinking it right now. Look at that little nigga up there in his little nigga tux. With his little nigga shoes. Look at him. Up there dancing. Thankfully, Justin avoided the usual, I guess you could say, former childhood mistakes. You know, he hasn't had a sex tape. That's good for you. He hasn't killed anyone. You haven't bought a monkey. Oh, shit, you did. You bought a monkey. And you abandoned a monkey in Germany. What the f*** was that? Like, you abandoned a monkey in Germany. That was a privileged Beverly Hills monkey. You showed him your lifestyle, and then you dropped him off in Germany? Now that monkey's turned out in the goddamn German zoo sucking rhino dick because of your bad decision. Not about the monkey tonight, it's about you, Justin. What I want you to do, I want you to sit back, relax, because it's gonna be a great night, man. Not for you, for everybody else. We're gonna have a blast. It's on. You hear me, people? It is on. Are y'all ready to have a good time tonight? That's what I want to hear. Okay, our first roaster is Pete Davidson. Now, he's the newest member of Saturday Night Live. This introduction is way longer than his Wikipedia page. Guy from New York It's Pete Davidson.
Thank you. It's an honor to be at a roast hosted by Shaq's dick. Wow, Ludacris and Snoop Dogg are here. If I was 38, I'd be freaking out right now. Kev, I loved you as Black Annie. You were so good. Ludacris! I don't mean you, I mean Jeff's career. No, man, I've been watching these roasts since I was 9, and what's happening to you, Jeff? You look like someone put Seth Rogen in the microwave. Martha, it's nice to see you interacting with black people for the first time since prison. That's really nice. Martha's so old, her first period was the Renaissance. What's up, Ludacris? What's up, man? You might know Ludacris from your mom's That's What I Call Music CD. Come on, let's hear it for Shaq. All right? Thanks for being here and taking a break from throwing barrels at Super Mario. I'm sorry. What? Please don't eat me. I'm so afraid. It's so big. One of the many nicknames that Shaq has is Superman, right? And much like Superman, he pretends to be a reporter and has never met his real father. No. Shaq is cool, though. Shaq has shattered 8 backboards and 79 cervixes. Hannibal Buress is here, everybody. Hannibal, of course, is famous for exposing Bill Cosby, right? And only for exposing Bill Cosby. No, he deserved it, though. Bill Cosby hurt those women without ever caring about the consequences. That Hannibal Buress would become famous. Snoop Dogg's here. Snoop, I love Snoop. You know, Snoop's son just got accepted to play Division I college football. Yeah. So Snoop Dogg found out he has a son. And now, speaking of someone who probably doesn't know he has a son, Justin Bieber is here. Justin, give it up for him. It really is. It's really so cool what he's doing. You have no idea how awesome this is. My castmate on SNL, Kate McKinnon, does a perfect impression of Justin. Perfect, right down to the clit. Justin has a lot of tattoos. You have Patience tattooed on your neck, and this doesn't count, right above his asshole. No, but Justin's more models than bulimia. He's the only thing they swallow and don't throw back up. Justin, you know, I lost my dad on 9/11, and I always regretted growing up without a dad. Until I met your dad, Justin. Now I'm glad mine's dead. And now for the greatest transition in the history of comedy. 2 people from the movie Soul Plane are here, right? Kevin, Snoop, Soul Plane was the worst experience of my life involving a plane. All right, well, no, seriously, Justin, I just want to say how cool it is for you to be doing this. Like, you're the dude for our generation. Like, and it's just so cool to see someone our age do exactly what he wants to do, and you just, like, took over the world. And, like, it really is an inspiration. This kid's insane, so thank you, man.
All right. Our next roaster is a semi-famous rapper. I'm talking about Ludacris. His first album was called Incognito, and his new album, Ludaverse, is hopefully his last. You may not recognize him from the Fast and Furious movies because when he's on screen, even the white people start talking. Please welcome one of the most successful rappers of 2001, Ludacris.
Oh, man. Woo! Make some noise for Kevin Hart, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I just recently got married. That's something to celebrate. And Kevin was at my wedding because I needed a miniature black man on my cake, so thank you for that. My good friend Shaquille O'Neal is here this evening. Look at those big-ass feet. Man, you got toes in different area codes right now. You do realize that, right? Shaq's fingers are so big, every text he's ever sent is just every letter of the alphabet at the same damn time. I'm just playing, Shaq. You know, you're truly one of the most original rappers. And by that, I mean, most of your CDs are still covered in their original rapper. You do know that. I believe the dog father's in the house tonight. Snoop, your homie Dr. Dre just became a billionaire last year, and you should be proud. There's not a lot of black billionaires. There's Dr. Dre and the guy that sells you weed. Yeah. I mean, you are a legend, which is a nice way of saying you old as f***. You only do it doggy style now because it's easier on your lower back. I see you over there laughing, Martha Stewart. What you laughing at, huh? She's so old, if you look closely at the $100 bill, you can see Martha photobombing Ben Franklin in the background. So let's get to the kid that I've known longer than anybody else up here, Mr. Justin Bieber. He may have just turned 21, but Justin will always be a baby to me, since babies piss everywhere and never know when to shut the f*** up. I remember one day I got this call saying, we want you to collaborate with this little dude who will do anything to get famous. And I was like, great, I love Kevin Hart. You know? That's my guy. But this dude turned out to be Justin motherfucking Bieber. And together we dropped a track called Baby. It's got over 1 billion hits on YouTube. That's because I'm in it. It also has 4 million dislikes. That's because he's in it. It's like you try to roll like a gangster, man, but you're not tough, Justin. I'm here to let you know, man. I know you've been on Ellen 14 times. You act so much like a pussy on the show, Ellen tried to eat you. I mean, come on. But you've become a music icon, like a modern-day Michael Jackson. The only difference is, as Michael got older, he acted whiter. Justin Bieber wants to be black so bad, he actually has seen Kevin Hart's movies in theaters, ladies and gentlemen. Ow. Justin, honestly, I feel bad kicking you while you're down, but since you want to be black, you might as well get used to it, man. Now, honestly, man, it takes a very brave soul to get up here, and I just want to say, I love you, JB. I'm glad that you did this. This is a beautiful thing. Y'all make some noise for my man, Justin Bieber.
All right, hey, how about Ludacris? Come on, one time. One time. Everything I know about being a whore in the entertainment industry, I learned from this next roaster. Of course, I'm talking about you, Natasha Leggero. You guys may have seen her on Reno 911 as a whore on drugs. If you didn't see that, you may have seen her Neighbors as a whore on drugs. Everybody, I want you to pull out some Purell for Natasha Leggero right now.
Kevin, you look like someone put 50 Cent in the dryer. There is a lot of star power up here. These men combined have made millions in child support payments. Kevin, you are everywhere. You know, Kevin's actually gonna be on the next season of Game of Thrones. He's playing Peter Dinklage's shadow. Kevin does all of his own stunts. He climbs into his own chair. He climbs out of his own bathtub. He goes up on his wife. Kevin has a Napoleon complex. Napoleon was the leader of France. Ludacris, France is in Europe. Justin, Europe's a continent. Shaq, a continent is not a free breakfast. You know, a lot of people don't know this. Shaquille is an Arabic name for handsome, and O'Neal is the Irish word for just kidding. Shaq's dick is so big, he has to use Dropbox to send a dick pic. When I first met Hannibal, I was like, you are going to be a star. And when I first met Kevin, I was like, no, I don't want to buy a candy bar to support your local after-school program. Ludacris, not only is your music great, but I love all your movie. Jeff Ross, it's great to see you here once a year at these roasts. How's the Uber driving going? Chris D'Elia finally answers the question, what if Dane Cook had half the talent and a rich father? Sorry, let me just take a second to explain to the black guys on the dais what a father is. All right. I'm excited Snoop's here. Snoop, you look like Shaq's skeleton. On stage, and Martha Stewart has done the most jail time. Justin Bieber, everybody. Seems like only yesterday you were discovered on YouTube. Time flies when you're a piece of shit. No, Justin's fans are called Beliebers because these days it's considered politically incorrect to use the term retards. Justin, you've been on Ellen more than a pussy juice mustache. Mine was better, Ludacris. Justin was born to a teenage single mom. No wonder he's got moves. He was in the womb dodging a coat hanger. Justin, Selena Gomez had to f you. She is literally the least lucky Selena in all of entertainment history. No, Justin, you're so successful, you're so rich. You're like our Beatles. Not the band, the bugs that live in shit. So, Justin, I just want to tell you, I think that you are well on your way to becoming a handsome young gentleman, and I really think that things are gonna get better after this for you. And thank you for letting me be here and do this. Thank you, Justin Bieber.
First of all, I can't bring up our next roaster without giving the attention to Natasha Leggero that she deserves. Make some noise for that goddamn woman. You killed. All right, our next roaster is Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah. He's an NBA legend with a doctorate of education, but you wouldn't know it by the way that he pronounces doctorate of education. Everybody, let's get ready to mumble. It's Shaquille O'Neal.
Thank you, Webster. Kevin is the only celebrity with a star on the yellow brick road. In case you didn't know, I am Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq Diesel, Superman, Big Aristotle, Big Cactus, Big Galactus, and Martha Stewart's baby daddy. And trust me, Martha know how to work that motherfucker, boy, let me tell you. Once you go Shaq, you never go back, ain't that right, Martha? But I'm not the only baller here tonight. What's up, Snoop? Snoop made a reggae album. If you're a rap fan, you may not have it. But if you're a reggae fan, I know you don't have it. Look at all these scrubs on the stage. Chris D'Elia, Hannibal, Natasha, Pete Davidson, Jeff Ross. I haven't seen a more disappointing lineup since the last Lakers game. Speaking of the game, my main man Chris Paul from the Clippers is down there. Hey Chris, where you guys playing? You ain't gonna be getting a ring. I got 4 of them if you need to borrow one. You guys suck. Jeff, how am I the one who played 19 seasons and you're the one who looks like you took 20 years of elbows to the face? You ugly motherfucker. Look at Jeff. Jeff got a body like a cafeteria lady. Now, as many of you know, I'm a police detective in the city of Miami. So Justin, as a police officer of the law, I'm going to give it to you straight, which I know will be a new experience for you. I got a question, Justin. What kind of bitch eggs his neighbor's house? You caused $20,000 in damages. Imagine the damage you would have caused if you threw like a boy. And what are you doing dropping 75 G's in the Miami strip club? I heard the DJ play one of your songs and the dancers complained their pussies were drying up. Justin, as a father of 6, you gotta straighten up, son. You know, last year you were ranked the 5th most hated person of all time. Kim Jong-un didn't even score that low. And he uses your music to torture people. But thanks to that music, Justin is worth over $200 million. And in prison, 4 packs of Cools. Justin got a tattoo of Jesus on his calf. Why you gotta bring Jesus in your mess? That man has suffered enough. Seriously, Justin, I love you. You're a platinum recording artist. Give it up. You're a model. Give it up. You're a sex symbol. Give it up. I just want to say, Justin Timberlake, I love you. Thank you.
Our next roaster is Chris D'Elia. Holy shit, yeah. I know everybody's excited about this. If you didn't know, he's a star of the NBC show Undateable. And Chris's stand-up is actually unwatchable. I've seen it. It hurts. He is Justin Bieber's favorite comic, which is why he has "duh" in the middle of his name. Please welcome future rapist Chris D'Elia. Yeah.
No, seriously, keep it going for the ghost of Chris Tucker, everybody. No, Kevin's a good guy, and of course he's here because he can't say no to anything. Last week he hosted an ISIS beheading video on Reddit. Hey, Shaq. Shaq's here. People don't realize this, but Shaq, those I Can't Breathe t-shirts, they were about Shaq's last season with the Celtics. Jeff Ross, hey. How about the fact that if there weren't roasts, Jeff Ross would work at IKEA? We all do other things, which is why we're on the roasts. You're on the roast because you're on the roasts. Yeah! Ludacris, what do you do now anyway, okay? You were a rapper, you make headphones that no one listens with, you make Hennessy that no one drinks. You're like a human going at a business sale. Snoop Dogg, what's up? It's cool you're here. You look like Dead Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pete, it's really good to see you. 50 Shades of Grey was based on your complexion. Pete is the same race as whatever the The Rock is and any parking attendant ever. Justin Bieber, the man here. Huh? Let's hear it. Why are you here? This is a terrible idea. You're about to get harder than Orlando Bloom Selena Gomez. For a guy worth $200 million, why do you dress like Sharon Stone in the 90s? You look like Cisco Peter Pan and then got cast on Orange is the New Black. Baby is the most hated video online, like statistically, if you check that shit out, okay? And there are also ISIS videos online, okay? That means that someone saw a video with a guy screaming "Death to America" and sawing someone's head off and thought, nope, still not worse than Bieber featuring Luda in a bowling alley. Thank you. Thank you, guy half my age. Seriously, man, I'm proud of you. You have it all. You literally are a guy who has it all, except for respect, love, friends, good parents, and a Grammy. Thank you.
Thank you, man. That was awesome.
Chris D'Elia. God damn it, Chris, that was dark. That was f***ing dark. There was a couple times where I grabbed my shirt like, Jesus Christ, Chris. But we're here. It's good, though. Justin said you were fine. That's all that counts, right?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to laugh after ISIS? What the f***? Our next roaster is Martha Stewart. Martha. Yeah. At the age 73, she's the only white woman with more street cred than Luda and Snoop combined. It's a true story. Please welcome 5 years the lifestyle guru, Martha Stewart, everybody.
First of all, thank you, Kevin Hart. It's really great to be here. Oh, there you are. Sitting and listening to you yell your jokes over the last hour is the hardest time I've ever done. As we all know, Kevin is one of the biggest movie stars in the business right now, and he deserves it. He struggled for years. When he finally got his first big paycheck, he spent $150,000 on a watch. I forget that term for that. It's not African American rich. It'll come to me. Justin, you know the word. I know you're all wondering why I'm here tonight. It's because Martha Stewart changes people's lives for the better. Like Shaq, for instance. When Shaq bought his house, Shaq, are you listening? I was the first person he called. The house had 13 bedrooms, and I helped convert 8 of them into refrigerators. I believe the bedroom is the most important room in the house, but I don't have to tell you that, Ludacris. You have 3 kids with 3 different women. May I suggest pulling out sometime and finishing on some fine, highly absorbent Martha Stewart bed linens? It's nice to see Snoop again. One of the highest rated episodes on my show, Martha Stewart Living, was when Snoop and I made brownies together. And I've used this recipe ever since. As a matter of fact, I ate 3 of them right before they called and asked me to do this roast. Snoop, I see that you've been following my beauty regimen. You would never know that Snoop Dogg is 43 now, which is 3 times as long as actual dogs live, and twice as long as most of his friends. I taught Snoop that the most important thing in business is diversification. Besides his music career, Snoop now has produced a porn movie. And by the way, Natasha, you were great in that. So I guess that tonight's the second time you've worked with 5 black guys. You know, I do a lot of gardening, but you are without a doubt the dirtiest used up hoe I have ever seen. Natasha, when a woman is as sexually active as you are, they have to take special care of their body. I've come up with a douche that no one has ever heard of, you know, like Crystal Leia. And Hannibal, all night I've been trying to remember who you remind me of. Then it hit me. You look just like that gingerbread man I left in the oven too long. Let's get to the reason I'm here tonight, which is to give Justin Bieber some tips to use when he inevitably ends up in prison. I've been in lockup, and you wouldn't last a week, so pay attention. The first thing you'll need is a shank. I made mine out of a pintail comb and a pack of gum. I'll show you how later. It's so simple. I found Bubblicious works best, and it's so much fun to say. You see, when I did my stretch, all the hood rats on my cell block wanted to break off a piece of Martha Stewart's ass, so I decided some bitch needed to get got. I walked into the chow hall, picked out the biggest bull dyke, and I stuck her. From then on, prison was easier than making blueberry scones. And Shaq, I hope your mom doesn't still hold a grudge. Justin, before I go, here's my final piece of advice. You need to settle down, bring some balance into your life. Find yourself the right gal, but she'll have to be someone on your level, someone powerful and famous and rich. Someone you can smoke a joint with or indulge in the occasional 3-way. I'm talking about a playa in the boardroom and a freak in the bedroom. So, Justin, my final piece of advice is call me or not. I'm out, bitch.
All right. Martha Stewart, goddamn. Our next roaster is Jeff Ross. Now, I actually gave Jeff a role in my movie, The Wedding Ringer, and he doubled the budget because he demanded to be paid in cake. Right now, I want everybody to pull out a bucket of fish for the Roast Master himself, Jeff Ross, everybody.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Jeff. Great job. All right. Awesome, buddy. Wow. How cool is this? Give it up for the Biebs, doing great so far. Fantastic. This is so fun. I never roasted somebody with a bedtime before. I gotta give you props asking us to roast you. Ballsy move, dude, especially since you haven't put out an album in 3 years. Come on, Biebs, what are you doing with your life? If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of One Direction f***ing your fans. A lot of believers are upset that Justin's never won a Grammy. Well, there's Martha Stewart. She can be your Grammy. Martha Stewart's here because Paula Deen refused to sit with this many black folk. What is this, the Comedy Central March on Ferguson? Martha, I want to you so bad. I bet your pubic hair is 50 Shades of Grey. Martha went to prison for dumping worthless stock for idiot consumers to buy. Which reminds me, Ludacris's new album drops tomorrow. But enough about Ludacris. Let's talk about Foodacris, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq. Ugh. Ugh. Shaq. Ugh. I like to talk to him in his native tongue. Shaq was the original 2 Chainz, because that's how he was brought into this country. Shaq's dick is so big, he uses it as a selfie stick. Love you, Kev. You're doing a hell of a job as a host tonight, man. I really appreciate how funny you are. I really do. Kevin's a big star now, but he doesn't need private jets because he likes to be shot out of a cannon. Kev, we've been friends a long time. I want to congratulate you. I hear your girlfriend recently got down on one knee so you could propose. And how do you all make love? Puppy style? Chris DeLee is here. Chris, how you doing, man? Chris is here because he's Justin Bieber's favorite comedian. Wow, what an endorsement. That's like being Shaq's favorite poet. Snoop, love you, buddy. Love you, man, so much. You look like a retired WNBA player. The only person that's inhaled more smoke than Snoop is Pete Davidson's dad inside the World Trade Center. Thanks, Pete. I'm sorry, Shaq. I know that was your favorite building to climb. Shaq, never forget. Oh, this is so much fun. I got to give a shout out to one of my favorite people ever, Dave Chappelle over there. What's up, dude? Don't be scared. Watching the roast, super big comedy fan, my friend, one of the greats. Love you, buddy. Thank you for flying in from South Africa to be with us tonight. Justin, I feel like I'm roasting you for the entire world tonight. The roast fans really want blood this time, even though most of your fans haven't even gotten their periods yet. But if you can take a joke, then so can the believers watching tonight, because face it, Biebs, you become a cocky little shit. You are the King Joffrey of pop. What's your rap name? Feminem? Selena Gomez wanted to be here, but she's dating men now. Is it true you dumped her because she grew a mustache before you? That's right, Selena Gomez used to bang this guy. proving once again that Mexicans will do the disgusting jobs Americans just won't do. USA! 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 Now there were rumors going around you might have been dating Kendall Jenner. Hi, Kendall. How you doing, doll? You having fun? That's good. What dating site did you two meet on? Okay, Stupid? Anyway, Biebs, you have such a huge career behind you. But lately, a lot of people have been pointing their fingers at you. And those are just lesbians showing the barber how they want their hair cut. Even when you went to Anne Frank's house, there were fans waiting for you outside. I wish they were the same people who were waiting for Anne Frank. Oh, come on. You said Anne Frank would have been a believer. If Anne Frank heard your music, she would have Ubered to Auschwitz. And Biebs, we've all seen your sexy underwear commercials, and don't worry, you're not the first youngster to have Calvin Klein wedged in your asshole. But you know what? The best part about taking Justin from behind is that you can shave half his head and pretend it's Miley Cyrus. You like that one? I like that one. Justin's ass is like a movie ticket because it was ripped apart by an usher. As you sat here taking it like a man tonight, you're probably thinking that none of us know what we're talking about. Because you're going to fly out of here on a private jet full of cash and models, and we'll all be trying to finger bang Martha Stewart at the after party. And you know what, Biebs? You're right. You're young, you're talented, you're famous, and that could be a lot of pressure. But you're a smart man with a good heart. And I know you'll never end up like Kurt Cobain or Amy Winehouse. Respected. Happy birthday, buddy. Good, buddy.
Are we having a good time tonight? Yes? Our next roaster is Snoop. Yeah, he's here. Yeah. You know, Snoop used to call himself the D-O-double-G. That's right, the dog. Right, Snoop? Back in the day, the reason why he called himself the dog is because he was a dog with the ladies. It's true. Now he's called a dog because he sleeps all day in a sunspot in the living room floor. Isn't that true? That's true, Snoop. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Snoop Dogg right now.
Kevin, you look good tonight, though. Some real shit, nephew. You look real good. I didn't know the Muppets made motherfucking clothes for a nigga, though. Yes, sir. Now, look, Kevin's from Philadelphia, right? Just like Bill Cosby. And just like Bill Cosby, women can't tell when Kevin's inside of them. Yeah. I don't need no warm-up. I've been smoking and drinking. I feel real good about myself. Now, check this out. I done a whole bunch of roasts, right? But they never let a real player on stage with me until tonight. We got Ludacris in the motherfucking house. Luda! I love that song of yours where you said, if you a pimp and you know you don't love them hoes, that shit was tight. But you know who else said that was tight? Me, 15 years before you did it. Nigga, stop biting my shit. But here's one of Ludacris's original rhymes. There's hoes in the room. There's hoes in the car. There's hoes on the stage. There's hoes by the bar. Nigga, are you a rapper or Dr. Seuss? Now, this little bitty, fine little Natasha Leggett. Is that how you say it, Leggett? Le ghetto. That's how we say it. I seen how you was looking at me though, right? What I want to know is, have you ever sucked a black before? Hey, I'm going off script right now. I just really want to know. Hey, something about this pimping, man. You understand me? When I'm pimping, man, that shit just go every direction. But let me talk about my homeboy right here, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq Daddy. I always say that Shaq is the greatest Laker of all time. Unless I'm chilling with Kobe Bryant. Y'all got to excuse my little retarded cousin right there. Somebody get his little helmet and get that little yellow bus around the side. Hannibal Buress. You the only Bill Cosby accuser making money off of it. Now, Jeff Ross. Check this out, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Now, see, Jeff is what you call a throwback because his face looks like something that you could have a hook in it. That's right. That's a fishing joke. I fish, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
Now that I done said what I needed to say about all the rest of these hoes and bitches up on the stage, it's time to talk about the bitch of the hour. Justin, Leave It to Bieber. Justin's life changed when Usher heard one of his songs and liked it, which only goes to prove that Usher ain't black. Now, Justin, you release so many horrible and unwatchable videos, you should change your name to Vanilla Isis. No, real shit, though. Real shit, this is my nigga right here, nigga. Hold on, nigga, this is my nigga. What the nigga, this is my nigga. Nigga, you had your shot, nigga, this is my nigga right here. Nigga? Goddamn, nigga. Now, most niggas like myself, we go a little crazy when we get famous. Buy some dope cars, some bad bitches. But nigga, you bought a monkey. I mean, that monkey was more embarrassed than the one that started the AIDS epidemic. Now, when Jay Bird got arrested, he had a big smile in his mug shot. Not because he gangster, because he knows what goes on in jail. Now, Justin, you so motherfucking pretty. When the inmates saw your mug shot, they swiped right. Let me say this to you, JB, Justin Bieber, DMB, damn near black. Now, see, black people, we normally hate when white people try to steal our culture and be like us, minus the discrimination, police brutality, and the marching and shit. That was until Justin Bieber came along. We don't mind him smoking weed in public while sagging in the club, pissing in a mop bucket, drunk driving, living in a mansion while playing loud music, and hating the neighbors for not welcoming change. Welcome to the family, my nigga.
Snoop Dogg, everybody. I just want to take a second right now to speak on behalf of all the black people. I don't know how many niggas we were allowed to say in this show, but I definitely think Snoop used them all. Like, we're done. Like, dude, we had like 10. They gave us 10. You used them all. And then you blamed us. You was like, yo, they got us drinking and smoking. No, we don't. That's you. It's just you. You did that. Don't do that to us. I want Snoop removed. If this was the block, I was snitched. It was him. He did it. He said we all doing drugs. We drinking and smoking back then. No, we not. It's just you. You, Snoop. I didn't do nothing. You tried to ruin me tonight, you son of a bitch. You You trying to make it a group black thing. That's what you trying to do. All us niggas up here. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. Hannibal Buress is up next, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a fan. I love Hannibal. I really do. We know why he's here, okay? Because he's not happy just destroying my childhood hero. That didn't make him feel good enough. No. He's here to destroy my daughter's childhood hero as well. I want you guys to please welcome the man who's so slow and drowsy that you think that Bill Cosby drugged him. I'm talking about Hannibal Buress, ladies and gentlemen. Hannibal Buress.
Hello. Kevin Hart, everybody. Kevin Hart. Congrats on all your success, Kevin. I'm sure it's gonna last forever. It's amazing to have Kevin Hart and Shaq here. Is this a roast or is this Tyler Perry's Of Mice and Men? Shaq's a very unique player in NBA history. He's the first player in NBA history to have his shoe size, IQ, and jersey all be the same number. Shaq is a police officer in Florida. If you want to escape from Shaq, just jog slowly away from him. And he'll fall eventually. Snoop is here, Snoop Dogg, Snoop D-O-double-G. Snoop looks like a cool-ass salamander. Snoop's like a rejected Mortal Kombat boss. Now you have to fight fake Crip. Snoop is good at social media, but he's bad at music now. Snoop, the only way you'll get another hit is if you stand behind Suge Knight's car in a parking lot. Chris, I don't know if you know this about Chris. He doesn't smoke weed, he doesn't drink, he's never done any drugs. His only vice is performing horrible stand-up comedy all around the country. Speaking of horrible comics, Jeff Ross is here. Jeff Ross. Jeff, you look horrible. Jeff looks like a combination of every before picture ever. Jeff only does roast. Congratulations on being the only person on this dais that's making 95% of your yearly income today. It's good to see Comedy Central diversifying its talent with whatever race Pete Davidson is. You just look real, you're just real vague, man. You have a weird, vague-ass face, and I don't like it. I don't like your face at all, you know? You seem like a nice person, but when I talk to you, I don't have fun. Pete has got a lot going on. Pete, I don't know how you can juggle SNL, stand-up, and Lorne Michaels' balls in your mouth all at the same time. An amazing multitasker Pete Davidson is. Natasha Leggero is here, which means that right now there's a bachelor party discovering that their cake is empty. I'm not saying that Natasha's a whore, but I'm saying that Shaq can fit both feet in her pussy. And now the man of the hour, Justin Bieber, you dainty wigger, you. Justin Bieber, they say that you roast the ones you love, but I don't like you at all, man. I'm just here because this is a real good opportunity for me. Justin! Oh, you gotta give it up for Justin. He started from the bottom, and he's still a bottom. I don't like your music, man. I'm not a big fan of it. I listen to some of it. I'm not a fan. I don't like your music. I think it's bad. I think it's bad, man. I don't like it. I hate your music, man. I hate your music more than Bill Cosby hates my comedy. Yo, Justin, man. This has been cool. And despite all those foul things I said, You seem like a sharp businessman, and this is real cool that you did this and let all these strangers shit on you in front of all these people. And I actually like that song, Confident. That's a good song. I like that song. And so thanks for letting me do it, and congratulations, man. All right, later, y'all.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I would give an introduction, but I don't need to. Ron Burgundy.
Listen, people, listen, I don't have a lot of time, all right? I don't have a lot of time. I'm currently over at stage 24 hosting Spike TV's Your Mother's a Fat Bitch award show. Some real clever writing, great energy over there. Boy, we got a great gang of talented comics here tonight. We've got Tom Dreesen, Willie Tyler, and Lester. I didn't realize Lester was a live human being. Gary Mule Deer, Fanny Flag, top notch. Star-studded evening. Listen, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Justin Bieber. You've been taking it on the chin tonight. You really have. In fact, absolutely abused. And I'm just here to say one thing. You people don't know what the hell you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, this guy is doing it right. Here's a couple things I know. September 1st, 2014, Bieber arrested for a collision with a minivan in his hometown of Stratford, Ontario, Canada. And then beat up the occupant of the minivan. Nice work. October 18th, 2010, Bieber accused of assaulting a 12-year-old at a laser tag arena. Kaboom! I only wish the kid was a 9-year-old. March 28th, 2013, Bieber flies into Munich with his pet monkey, Mally. Doesn't have the proper paperwork, so he leaves it at a zoo in Germany. It's a monkey. It's named Mally. Don't think twice. You leave it at a German zoo. March 4th, 2013, 2 hours late to a concert in Dubai because he refused to stop playing a video game. Say what? Hocked a loogie at his neighbor after the guy complained that Bieber was driving 100 miles per hour in his gated community neighborhood. Eat that, bitch! July 10th, 2013, Bieber pees in a restaurant mop bucket. As he runs off, he sprays a photograph of Bill Clinton with a bottle of blue liquid and yells, "F Bill Clinton." There's not a person in this room who hasn't done that, you hypocritical assholes. This kid has spunk, moxie, and probably a few other STDs, okay? I've always encouraged people to stay classy. And what's more classy than hanging out with Floyd Mayweather? Would I love to see Biebs spending time with Oscar Pistorius? Of course I would, but that day will come. People refer to Mr. Bieber as a kid or a boy. But here's a newsflash, gang. He's a man. A full-grown man who works and loves and makes things with his hands. A man who sings songs for 9-year-olds and cuts his hair like a gay figure skater. This guy just continues to impress. Is there anything he can't do? In fact, I pulled my pants down and took a big creamy shit in the green room because I thought to myself, that's how the Biebs would do it. Again and again and again. If anything, Justin Bieber, not only do you need to continue to live your life with the same reckless abandon, I suggest you turn up the heat. Oh, and one last thing. If you're watching from your monkey cage in Germany, go to bed, Mally. Good night.
Wow! You know what? Right now it's finally time to bring up the boy of the hour. You, Justin Bieber, it's time, man. Here's what I'm gonna say. At 21, he's already the most famous living celebrity in the world. It's true. He has over 60 million followers on Twitter. He's at 40 million on Grindr. It's true. It's true. It's weird, but it's true. They love you, Justin. He's a platinum-selling recording artist, okay? Justin Bieber has the voice of an angel, and he has the haircut and tattoos of a lesbian butcher. This shit is bad. It's bad. I don't like it, but I love him, so I can't tell him. You guys do it. Write a letter. It's f***ed up. It's f***ed up, man. Him and Snoop are in the same position. Nobody wants to say anything. Look at Snoop's look. It's like a teenage boy in high school, but he grew up, but he didn't graduate, but he's in college. What the f*** are you doing? Why does Snoop have on Chucks? It makes me so mad. I hate it. I hate it. What the f*** are you doing? Let it go. Your kids are in college. What 70-year-old nigga is doing this? I hate it. Justin, that's where you're headed. It's right in front of your face. Look at old success. Shaq has on a tie with glitter and what the f*** are you doing? Like, I don't even know what it is. Diamonds. Shaq is not diamonds, it's graffiti. You're stupid. I hate it. I hate my people, man. I really do. You know, I would say something about you, Jeff, but this is all you got. I don't want to f*** this up for you. Every year you're back here. This is it. You're you, okay? That's what you say to people that you know not gonna make it. You're you. All right. Right now, you know what? It's about the guy that we came to roast tonight. And I can be honored to say I'm a f***ing fan. Not only am I a fan, I'm a friend. I'm glad to be here tonight, Justin. I think everybody else up here tonight can say the same thing. With that being said, please make some noise and welcome Justin Bieber, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn, you guys were brutal. Goodness gracious. This was supposed to be a birthday present. When I tell people what I got for my 21st birthday, I got to tell them that I got my dick kicked in. I know I've been driving recklessly, getting arrested, smoking weed, abandoning monkeys, and urinating publicly. But my biggest regret is plowing my Maserati into Jeff Ross's Saturn in the parking lot, man. And, Jeff, I feel really bad because I don't know where you're gonna sleep tonight, man. Look, I'm new to comedy, but here's a joke, all right? What do you get when you give a teenager $200 million? A bunch of has-beens calling you a lesbian for 2 hours. guys were all really funny tonight. When we were looking for a roast master, we called Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, and they both couldn't do it. Then I had a great idea. Let's call Kevin Hart and see if he has Dave Chappelle's number. No, I have huge... He didn't have it. He didn't have it. Kevin, you were awesome tonight. I have huge respect for Kevin Hart. Kevin loves seeing himself on the big screen. And for him, that's an iPad mini. Sorry. Kevin is so short, he calls Lil Wayne, Wayne. I love Kevin Hart's career plan. Do everything Martin Lawrence did, only shittier. And Martha, thanks for coming. I know that's probably something you don't do much of anymore. Natasha Leggero. This is my first time seeing you perform. You were really great, even though you didn't shoot out a single ping pong ball like Snoop promised. And Jeff Ross, thanks for being here, man. Jeff, you look like the emoji you send when you want to tell someone you have food poisoning. Chris D'Elia is my favorite comedian, and I'm lucky to call him a friend. Chris actually brought me on stage at one of his shows, and it was really cool. It was the first time I got to see what it was like to perform for 8 people staring at their phones. I'm a huge fan of Chris D'Elia. Chris gets a ton of girls. You wanna know why? Because I'm a big fan of Chris D'Elia.
That's right, hey! Thank you, thank you.
Luda, what's up, man? I knew you would show up for me tonight. I feel like I've known you my whole life, but that's just because you look like the Mr. Potato Head I had as a kid. Luda and I had, Luda and I had a lot of hours making the song Baby together. In fact, he told me it was the only baby he ever made on purpose. Of course, I had to have one of my favorite people in the world here tonight, Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for coming, man. I love you, dude, but how in 19 seasons have you only made 1 3-pointer? I've hit more pedestrians with my car. And Hannibal Buress, thank you so much for being here. I don't really know much about you, but from what I've been hearing, I hope you don't know much about me either. Snoop Doggy Dogg, what's up, man? He's way too shy to admit this, but he was actually the Billboard's top male artist the year I was born. And look at you now, Snoop. You're one of the 10 dudes at my roast, sitting right next to Martha Stewart and that Hannibal guy. How cool is this? So cool. You made it. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. Before I go, I want to thank everyone for tonight. This roast was a dream of mine. I especially want to thank all my fans, the dais, and everyone watching at home. I turned a lot of people off over the past few years, but I know I can still turn out good music and turn everything all around. You have my word, I will not end up broken, pathetic, bitter, or sitting on the dais of somebody else's roast. No, but seriously. Really, let's get serious for a second. There was really no preparing me for this life. I was thrown into this at 12 years old, and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. There's been moments I'm really proud of, and a lot of moments I look back and I'm pretty disappointed in myself for. But the things that I've done really don't define who I am. I'm a kind-hearted person who loves people, and through it all, I lost some of my best qualities. For that, I'm sorry. But what I can say is I'm looking forward to being someone that you guys can all look at and be proud of. Someone you can smile at and see some of yourself in. Someone close to me once said, it's how you rise from a fall that truly defines you as a man. I'm excited for that challenge. And I want to say thank you so much for taking this journey with me, and I'm excited for you to see what's next. Thank you, God, for your grace and for never giving up on me. But one more thing. One more thing before I go. There's someone in my life who I owe a special apology to. I'm talking about someone who I really loved and lost because I screwed it all up. But thankfully, that special someone, the love of my life, is here tonight. I just want that second chance, so if you could come on out.
This is your monkey.
I missed you, buddy. Want to go to the zoo? I'm just kidding. Thank you so much and good night.